today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
On the return is Hines. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that'll be caught by Tony. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. From the 22, Hurts going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Oh, and now some space to operate. And some space here. He's at the 30. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 19-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the handoff, Taylor. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Shotgun now from Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And this returnable for Hines. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On 1st down, it's Taylor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
So, Charles, you know, offensively, this group really playing at a high level, 7-0. And we're still a long ways from discussing a potential unbeaten season, I think. But to use a golf expression, no blemishes on the card, at least to this point.
Yeah, unlike my teenage years where there were blemishes everywhere and the dermatologist was on speed dial. But I do think that they're going to have to start answering questions about this start if they keep winning games. You and I both know, we in the media, will start to obsess about it and wonder, can they take it all the way to an undefeated season?
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cards are going to have it here at their own 15. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. Under pressure, they got him again. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 5 now. Hurts. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. Now Murray.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 33. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Calling a gain of 3 to bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Hurts throw caught here by Metcalf.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Hurts throw pulled in by Woods.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. They'll look to run with Taylor. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Murray now to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run the option. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On the draw is Taylor. He's got the first down inside the 10. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 143 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football.
Sean McVay unhappy on the sidelines visibly. He's made the decision to reach for the red flag. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So that a good outcome for Sean McVay as the challenge is success. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
Not much there, only a yard.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
Murray going to throw. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Taylor.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Now this will leave him a yard short.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now a give to Taylor. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it is 28-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It's certainly.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Murray. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Murray with a 3rd and long. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So the victory here for Seattle, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way.
Oh, the season,
but
I believe.
The offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Seahawks,
they continue to
Nice.
cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
38 yards rushing, 35 yards passing. Look at that. Oh, God. And all defense. Well, excuse me, I take that back. Jonathan Taylor's the only one that scored. Damn. Here we go. Green Bay is going to be the next one. Ooh, I can't wait. Weekly awards. Perfect. Players ready to negotiate. Trayvon Diggs. Let's do it. A 5-year. This is probably too much. We'll do 9.5. Nice. LJ Collier, how old are you? We'll see what you say on that. Damn, okay. Dan Arnold, like... okay. I don't know what you guys want. I mean, it's not like you guys are doing that great. So their offense is an 85. Defense is an 80. Their overall 82. Our defense is an 89. So we're just slightly over. Check out the league. Still nothing. Finally, Jonathan Taylor takes the fucking league. Finally. Not by much, though. DK Metcalf's in the league. I'm not worried about him. Trey Flowers, that's the wrong guy. Justin Simmons on the board now. Back on it. So we got Justin Simmons. DK Metcalf, Jonathan Taylor, and our board. Dude, so the lowest one is 2290. That's the lowest. God. All right, guys, well, I'm going to end it here. That was a good game. We whooped their ass. First blowout, actual blowout. I'm excited for this next one right here, Green Bay. Let's knock them off and become the #1 seed in the league. If you look at our standings right now, we are 8-0. Followed closely behind by, just kidding, the Cardinals at 4-3, the 49ers at 3-5, and the LA Rams at 3-5. You guys take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Peace.